Hey friends, today we're making a Lucky Leprechaun macrame. You're gonna need 8 long pieces of orange macrame cord and 2 short ones, about 50 strands of green yarn, wooden bead, and a wooden ring, plus a strip of cardboard. First, we're gonna make the leprechaun's beard. We're going to do a lark's head knot with the long orange string around the wooden ring. I like to make a loop with my finger and then pull the tails of the cord through and tight. Don't worry, I'm going to show you again. You're going to take your long orange cord and make a loop around your finger. Feed the tail of the cord through the wooden ring and then pull the tails of the cord through the loop. I make sure to pull tight just so it doesn't get loosened. Another way to make it not get loose is you can add glue, but I never have to. In your packet is 8 long strings of orange cord. I think this makes the leprechaun's beard look full, but you could add less too. You're gonna love all the lark's head practice because in the next step, we're gonna do a ton more lark's head knots. And remember, for the lark's head knot, just make a loop, push it through the wood ring, put the tails of the cord through the loop, and then pull really tight. And for the last time on the beard, you're going to make one last lark's head knot for it. When you're finally finished with the beard, we're going to go to the hat. You're going to take this cardboard ring and fill it with the green yarn. All you have to do is do the lark's head knot all over the cardboard ring with the green yarn. Again, make a loop with your finger, take the tails of the yarn and pull through tight. Since there's going to be a lot of yarn on this cardboard ring, I just try to keep everything neat. Another tip I would offer is to just do them all lined up beside each other. You can eventually start to squeeze them together if you get far apart, but I like to just start beside each other and stay beside each other. Again, you're just going to do lark's head knots around the cardboard ring. And there I am tightening it up, and you have to go all the way around. After this leprechaun, you're going to be a lark's head knot pro. And just remember, if you get bored or your fingers need a break, you can always put this down, walk away, and come back to it later. There's no timeline on this, and this is just about having fun and making something fun. So I did a sped up version of this so you didn't have to see me do the same lark's head knot 50 times. If only I could work this fast in real life, I would probably have a million leprechauns done by now. So while you're doing this part of it, just keep going, and I promise you it'll get done sooner than you think. "49 lark's head knots later, we are here at the final one. When you get a ton of yarn on there, you're just going to want to start opening the hole to get bigger, and that'll make it easy. If you keep it neat, I promise you it'll make it so much easier. Then I just push everything through, all the yarn through, so it's down at the bottom. The cardboard ring is the opening of the hat, and all of the strings at the bottom is going to be the top. Again, I just like to make this neat because when we go on to the next steps, it just makes it a little bit easier. And then you can see how our leprechaun is coming out. This next step is totally optional, but you're going to do another lark's head knot to make a little thing to hang your leprechaun. I personally like to hang mine, so that's why I do this part. But I know some people make these leprechaun brooches too. So if you don't want to do this part, that's fine. I'm just showing you how I do it. I always make the knot so I can differentiate from this one to all the other ones. We're going to feed this little hanger through the hat so we can hang it up. And I'm going to know which one the hanger is because it has a knot in it. So I'm just going to keep making it look neat in the way I want it because now I'm going to have to make the hat. The hat, you're going to take the last green piece of yarn. I personally like to lay the green piece of yarn that I'm going to tie down first and then lay the leprechaun over top. After this, you're just going to do a double, or I did a triple knot. This makes the hat look really cute. Again, the length of the hat and how it looks is totally a preference thing. I like it like this, but you're more than welcome to do what works for you. After you get her tied up, just clip the extra ends, and then you're gonna shape the top of the hat. Again, do whatever works for you. I like mine a little shorter, but they're really cute long too. As long as your leprechaun makes you smile, then that's the right way. That's the best part about macrame and art. It's all up to you and how you see your leprechaun or whatever you're making. As you can see, I have the hanger piece tucked behind, so I know it's not going to get cut. After a little trim, I always try to fluff it up, and I really like how it looks. And if you were worried about my hanger piece, there it is. It's ready to be hung up. Now it's time to add some personality to your leprechaun. We're gonna start off making a nose and a mustache. What you're gonna do is feed the 2 short orange pieces through the wooden bead. I personally use a needle to help feed it through, but you can use whatever you want. After you have it feeded through, I add either super glue or hot glue, but I would recommend hot glue because it sticks a lot quicker. I've had 0 issues of the mustaches falling out before, so it might take a little time to figure out the way you want to exactly. Just do what you can, and I promise you it'll look really cute. After I have glued it and it's dried, I just try to unbraid the ends of the cord just to make it a little more cute looking. I don't know, I love the way it looks when it's all unfrayed. After that, it's gonna be time for your super glue or a hot glue to put the nose on top of the beard. I always just try to make sure it's in the middle so it looks even. With hot glue, this is gonna stick up pretty much instantly, but if you have super glue, I would just try to put the hat down there so it can hold it in place. When your nose is all glued on, it's time to glue your hat on the back. This helps it not slip up if you hang it. And the final piece of this leprechaun is to put the trinket on. Again, you can use hot or super glue with this. I personally like it in the middle of the hat, but you could do it on the brim too, whatever works for you. Speaking of personalizing the leprechaun, I love the beard the way it is, but you're more than welcome to unfray it or cut it in a certain way. The best part about these is they all look different and everyone's is just as unique as them. I think my Lucky Leprechaun looks pretty cute and I'm so proud of him. Thank you so much for making this leprechaun with me. I had a lot of fun with you. Please, please, please share on social media and tag me at Gray Skies Design Shop.